Baseball from beautiful Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, where the Royals have taken 2 out of third in the league in runs per game. Only the Dodgers and the Rangers and the Red Sox, and gave up. Alejo Lopez will lead off. Chopped out to short. Lopez to Lopez. Jesse Winker. Here's out there, and he makes a play. Andrew,
but like J.D. Martinez, his buddy back in the Detroit Tigers.
Foul tip and a strikeout. After the Royals played the way they did against Minnesota on Friday, and fastball at 95.
Pirouette that Gutierrez did, but that
4 innings and 3 home runs. Does Gutierrez challenge him here? Nope. So there's walk number 50
of how to hit pitches certain ways. Could you believe?
And a lot in between. Into the bat, and Naquin runs into the shadow. On the ground right side, and that's
to him. They were reminiscing. You could hear them talking stories about Lorenzo Cain and many others out of town, so he wouldn't be able to see him, and that meant a lot to Moose, and then got re-injured on a rehab assignment in Omaha of all places.
Now Votto lines it into right field. One hop to Soler. Out.
Well, they can hit. They'll let you know if you miss, and those are missed.
Grounded to short. Nicky Lopez out at second. Merritt's get a run, and the Royals get 2 outs.
That's pretty steady. He's out front. That backhand play there quickly gets.
Titus Aquino left field. The wind will push it some, but Dozier had
that fasciist in there. That plantar fasciitis
possible. And Aquino waits in left field. Series at the plate against Minnesota with 4 hits. Long homerless drought. That ball's hit really hard into left field.
Because he's all over it. That 4-seamer in the middle, that's what you look for.
He drove in 3 in the Minnesota. Dozier is down on strikes, and I wasn't blowing you off. There's 3 runs in the top of the first inning, and it's just like, oh man,
yeah, and
here we go.
A little
spin blasts.
It did.
I remember when they would. Got him to chase one down and out. He's batting 8th. He is hit. Pulls it on the ground to the right side. Witt dives. He's got it, and
he was, you know, his back leg hits his right leg. Did he catch him? Yeah, I think he did.
And here's Mike Freeman, who is not. Back to Minor. He's got time. Well, for those of us who have children, sometimes that's center field, and Taylor got a better jump than he. I think he went hitless games, and adding 38 points to his average. That's well hit to right field. End up double. Slider. So Witt's seen him now. He's in the air to right field. Nicky Lopez is in there, and
inside the baseball. That's what he
took a walk in the first inning against Gutierrez. Elevated fastball is cranked into right center field. That'll get the run home.
But could not catch it. Nice job. Give Witt half of that RBI.
Flying out to center field in the first inning. Past the mound. Lopez, that they would be perfect every time they come up with a runner at second base. So Gutierrez comes back from
a lot of work for the Royals. They're great people.
Material.
Oh, yeah.
The Reds are not afraid. We're second to the Dodgers by 1 for hit bat.
Good spot.
And strangely, Castellanos is that rare mix of chasing and a lot of hits. Cincinnati scored in the second. Good.
That good spin over the top spin.
Field for a single with 1 out in the second, jumping all over. Well located breaking ball and make it.
And what happens is he throws out.
Gutierrez struck out good tonight. Dozier hits a smash on 1 hop to Votto to Jorge Soler. 2 years ago, Suarez hit 40. It has when we've been there. Good pitch. A fastball got him looking. Only the Angels have walked more. And he'll be on with a 2-out walk.
Easily. Especially the thin crust.
Aquino takes off. And Naquin. Dozier looks up into the twilight. And Aquino is over from left. Right. 2 batters later. Carlos Santana doubled him. Now he pulls it to the right side on the ground. Nice play by. Crack bat. And
I can't remember it.
Perfectly located fastball.
Right on the outside part of the plate with a little life to it. Great location.
Middle of the plate.
Have to lob my buddy Darren Erstad a call.
Gutierrez has retired 8 in a row. And a slider got him swinging. The Royals' biggest hit came from Carlos Santana with 1 out in the third.
It's hard when he does miss.
Leadoff walk. Perez is flied to center and grounded out to second. There's a line drive base hit into left field.
It's a 4-seamer. It's elevated. And Salvador Perez, I think that's a really good number. And let's hope that the Royals is.
Castellanos is back and he's got it. There's a line drive, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Streak. He also breaks the tie. And
he'll take the slider that was hanging in the middle. And Soler there picked up Santana. The fact he didn't on the corners, especially if you get 2 going at once, gives him.
Alvey will try and get in a rundown long as he can, hoping that Dozier comes through with runners at first and third. Alberto runs. And Stevenson will not throw down, and that was pre-pay. 3 Reds are in pursuit, and Naquin to Bishop Ward High School. There's a drive into deep left center field, and we apologize for the timing, but our hearts go out to Pat. And then he went to third on the Joey Votto. And now a walk. And there you go. There were 2. Minor didn't get against Votto, but Zimmer gets against Suarez.
Yep.
Oh. That's exactly what the Royals feared. And he drives in 3. And the Royals entered this inning with a 1-run lead, and now they're going to be down by.
He knew it was coming. It just kind of stayed up there, and he didn't miss it.
On pitches all over the place. So Mike Minor goes 6 innings. Aquino runs, and that is ball 4, and that is walk. Now the Royals think that Mike out in front of the plate. Salvi throws to third, and now
most catchers are going.
He is 0 for 3. He was called. Taylor, 2 outs. And that is walk. And there's a ground ball sharply hit to Nicky Lopez, and the Royals chopped to third. That's a fair ball, and Suarez and Nicky, along with that double, is out of. Was shallow, but he's able to fade back and make the play. Here's Witt, 0 for 3 so far. Every time he gets. Witt hits a ground ball base hit into right field, and they've really stepped up in the 8th and 9th as Hendricks comes on and scored the Reds' first run back in the 2nd inning after reaching with on 1 hop to Santana, who falls backward and gets it. You can see the number 8 on the Cincinnati Reds. And that's outside for a walk. Pulled on the ground to short. Royals had a very brief lead tonight, short through to the plate. Lopez gets a nice bounce. Ryan O'Hearn is 0 for 3. He was a. That's the second baseman Lopez, who had. Dyson bats for the first time out there. And Osich comes on and gets the Santana's second inning, and that's hit to the gap in right center. Have a leadoff triple, and that would be his first.
Yeah, and you know, in his ballpark, it's so small. He had
for Naquin, who gets another career RBI against the Royals.
Might have, but please tell me again to refresh me. Look at that.
Between the two of us, when face just soaking up the moment. Strikeout, no pickoff, and one down. Waving at you in the middle of the game, and you're doing jumping jacks. Ground ball right side, and Witt will get the lead runner. There was a gap there where there were several years without a triple. Lopez runs, and the Royals do get a ground ball from Winker.
Balls and changeups even. He usually mainly was a two-pitch guy, remember?
Well, soft liner is hit out to, and that scored Gerard Dyson. Ended up at third base against Doolittle. Dozier's out.
The crowd, man, was amazing that night.
Really set the tone for them in the second half.
Ooh, believe that.
Well, the inning is still alive. Taylor sweeping the Cubs at home. And there's a ground ball, base hit into left field. Tommy Thrall, the radio voice of the Reds, was telling us that chop to third, and Suarez on the run. That is their 23rd, which is the second most